Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. I decided to do some work and study the craziness of the Wiesel. And I was able to get a couple of good games for you, so I wanted to show those to you and give you an idea of maybe how you can play this and do better if you have it, and give you an idea if you don't have it of more of how it's working, so you can make a decision for yourself. So that's the main point of this video. So if you enjoy this video, please leave a like. Please consider subscribing. If you've already subscribed, thanks a lot. You guys are awesome. So now let's get to the info, shall we? So I looked around, and there's different ways you can play this. You can play this as a camouflage sniper. You can play this as a interceptor vehicle. Pretty much anything you can think of. This is very versatile, but it just doesn't have a gun. And that's the thing that makes it difficult for me to use this. And I had the idea that I mentioned in another vehicle, and I'll mention it here, a video, sorry, not a vehicle. And that is, if you have, especially a light tank that uses rockets only, or that uses rockets, use the rockets only. And don't use your gun. And use exclusively rockets for as long as you can, just to see what it's like when you don't have a gun to rely on, except in your game you'd have a gun as your backup. It's bizarre and different. So the thing that you have to rely on when you're not ready to shoot is the speed. And so I'm going to show you how I have modified my equipment to maximize the speed of this crazy vehicle. So let's look at that, shall we? Alrighty then. So what I have done, I used the loader, and I also used the enhanced rations to reduce the reload time. Then I concentrated on speed. So we have traction, horsepower, which is powertrain, and gasoline. This speed, as you can see, is 97. That's as fast as this dude's going to go. The other thing I wanted was the triple zoom scope. And it's quite useful in the video I'll show you. And I was debating whether to go full repair perks on my commander or not. And so for the time being, gold repair to supplement these two guys. You're not going to take lots. You're not going to take a beating. If you get shot and your crewman dies, well, too bad. What can you do? You always have to choose one thing or another. Now you can always dump the rations and get medical kit. This would slightly increase the reload time, which is 18.25 seconds. So it's not horribly long, but it's going to go up, you know, probably almost about 0.9 seconds actually. So it's going to go to like 19 and change if you got rid of the enhanced rations. It's, you know, a personal call. You got to figure out what's more important to you. And I thought, you know, I'll take the reduced time for reload. It's a matter of life and death to me. You could go with less speed and replace this powertrain with a camouflage net. And the camo net causes this guy to drop on steel concealment to like 82. So it's a tomato. You know, you got to make a decision. To me, this is an absolute must. This is your fastest speed upgrade. My other version that I had originally was the same 3, except this engine was replaced with camo to get the 82. And that worked really well. You'll see that in the game footage that I have for you. So it's, you got to make your own decisions. I'm just telling you why I chose what I chose so that you can go, okay, I like that, or no, I would prefer to do something different. Because this is one of those things, you got to make this work how it's going to work for you. I've got this working as close to me as I would like, as I can get it to be. And it just, I am really not that comfortable using this. But I had a couple of good games. So, I'm trying to learn to get better. And that's the key. It's not really a great fit for me in this vehicle, but I've got to, try and improve what I'm doing so I can show you guys and give you an idea. So now, let's go. Oh yeah, I need to show you. Well, we'll just show you directly here. I swapped out my other commander for Mary, the mechanic, because I wanted to use that 30% bonus here to jack up these stats while I'm doing scientific research and trying to get better in this tank. So I'm going to gain some extra commander skills because there's another, 1,400,000 and, no, well, sorry, yeah, 1,460,000, about 3,000 to go to max out. So obvious stuff. Reloading, increased accuracy, Born Leader, which gives you better accuracy and better reloading. Armor angling for less damage. Camo, expertise, green thumb, camouflage bonus in foliage. I knock trees down and hide behind them. I suggest you do the same. Now, since this does have interceptor speed, run and gun allows you to fire more accurately. In theory. I haven't had much success with this one, but hey, I'm giving you the info. If I'm terrible at it, that doesn't mean it's terrible. That just means I'm terrible at it, and I'm going to admit it right up front. Controlled impact. As an interceptor, rolling 97, you can ram people. And with controlled impact, you take less damage, and they take more damage from ramming if they don't have it. So that's the advantage of me running an 8-slot commander here, is I have controlled impact. And once again, I didn't have much luck with this ramming, whatever. You're not going to have success with all these things all the time. But I'm just giving you, once again, the info behind what I have done and selected so that you can choose to go, I like that, that's really good, or no thanks. Either way is fine with me. So now, let's get some game action, shall we? Welcome to El Alamein. Alright, here comes the head wacko. So I'm wandering around here like a chicken with my head cut off, not realizing I haven't been on this map with this tank, so I'm like just looking at stuff thinking, man, where can I go? And I realize I can go on the eastern wall after I play pinball in this tunnel. It's a touchy. This is a little more touchy on the controls, means it'll take turns quicker. I'm used to using the Armadillo, which has a much wider turning. So that's just, I prefer the Armadillo style rotation or turning than this one. So here I'm going to show you. I'm going to hide over here and just peek my gun above the rise here. Oh yes, now here, whoops. In the replay, I don't have the ability to show you the triple zoom, just the double. That's a flaw in the game, but what are you going to do? This is good enough. Now you do have the zoom I'm sorry, not the zoom, but the right bumper lock on. But that thing is very tiny, hard to see. There we go. What is this guy? There we go. I shot this guy twice up here. Unfortunately, I can't zoom down lower. That was the hit. There is. You see him moving right between the 11 and the 12. There's his orange. Zip this guy again. That's another hit. I can tell you that because I was there. But hiding behind those bushes or those trees is hard to see. I took another shot at him, but it wasn't successful. Or I might have minor hit him. I'm not sure. He did move like I hit him. But here in the replay, you don't get to see confirmation of said impact. You know, I should have gone there and had it from his perspective. Oh well. My bad. Yeah, there's action over there, and I realize I'm not going to be able to fight those guys and hit those fast guys, those weasels with the missile at this range. So you're not killing me, man. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to go help these guys on the other side. So at this point, running around like this fast, I'm an interceptor. The idea of going to roll up behind guys and shoot them. Now, I didn't have much luck with this, but, you know, I'm just mentioning it to you. The really good Wiesel players have this interceptor business down, but they've been playing it, you know, a lot more practice. Hey, buddy, broadside. Kaboom. He's dead, but I didn't kill him. So that is the general goal of the interceptor type play, is to roll up on a guy, preferably side or back, and drill him. Now I'm on ramming interceptor mode. I'm not sure, but off-road driving might help me in this regard. I'm slightly catching this guy, but I did bump him pretty good. But I only hit him for maybe 5% damage. So that's the idea of controlled impact, is that this was done without it. So I wanted to add controlled impact for future rammings for maximum damage. So without controlled impact added to the commander, I did about 5% damage on a good ram. So that wasn't too spectacular. I missed. Spoiler alert. Now I tried to get this guy, but I didn't quite, get there. Again, I'm slightly faster than him, apparently. But he's got more experience driving this than me. My driving is primarily wider turning guys. I thought, well, if he's going to come through this tunnel, I'm going to kick his butt. And he didn't. I'm like, you jerk. Well, I'll take the shortcut and see if I can, get a ramming or a shot here, which I fired and missed to the left. My mistake. So that's the thing that's important, is that I mentioned to you all the things I failed to do and the mistakes. I had a shot on him, but I blew it. However, we did get a victory, which I don't have very many victories in this. My teams just haven't been that good, and I'm not that great in this vehicle. So that match was a good, solid match. And let's look at this guy. All right, that was a good, solid match. Almost killed that heavy tank, but I did contribute, so I was happy. 3,200, not bad. You know, middle of the pack. I'm just not that good in a Wiesel. This one I'm going to show you the results up front so you can see what was done as a result to pay attention to what I did. This game I scored 7,000 damage. So this was the best I have ever played in the Wiesel. This game was a really good game, got down to the end, but my team lost because it was just me at the very end, and I'm not the greatest Wiesel player. But I had a very good game, but I want you guys to see this so you can pay attention and follow the action and the hits, etc., so you can see what happened and how I got this good score. Welcome to the Desful Desert. This dude is super tiny. Now this one also happened before I changed and added the horsepower engine. I have the camouflage net on this map, so this could affect my invisibility from camouflage. On this game, my camouflage rating was 82. So this way you know up front how to put this into context. So I went here, tried to use this little bit of small camouflage. Nothing there. Nothing there. I can tell you already remember that. There's some action. There's a tank down. That guy right there. Now, I zoomed in the game because I got a triple zoom 8 times. This is a 4 times magnification. Just a bit outside. Missed that shot. Waiting for a reload. I'm going to shoot this guy again for sure. Tagaruski. There he is again. He went behind those. He went behind those buildings on the right, and I lost my shot at him. But this game was very good for me. I was able to do a substantial amount of damage, giving my team shots to kill guys, which I'm all good. I'm all good with that. Now that guy, he was barely showing above that rail. You can see it a little bit with 8 times zoom. He was still barely showing, and I just couldn't take a shot because there was almost no chance to hit him. It would just be a complete gamble. I'm going for that bigger tank. And swing and a miss. What are you going to do? But remember, I did get over 7,000 damage as a sniper. But primarily I want to shoot guys that move slower. Especially the further away you are. Because you're just really gambling at this range. Guess you know what, we'll just wait. Hey, you shot at me, you freak. It's not very nice. I know, I shoot at people who sit up here. Man, now that guy's a prime target. Tagged him. There's another one. He's dead now. So that's one of the things why I made a lot of silver in this game, is because I was very helpful and effective giving my team shots to kill guys after I drill them. So one of the things that's good about this, if you can find a good sniping location, you could really help your team. That was a miss. That's my fault. Oh, there we go again. Let's zoom in, baby. That's a tag. So the aspect of doing what I'm doing here is very fun. But not every game plays like this. It's just all going to depend from game to game on how it goes. So this aspect I enjoy. But, you know, the other stuff is like, well, it's kind of hit and miss. That, I think, was a hit. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't see it when it did down. Yeah, it was a hit. It did a lot of damage, apparently. Again, no kill. But somebody else will get him. I'll take a shot, and he's dead now. Oh well. Me, I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to hit guys first. I'll complain about it once I become a superstar in this tank, which is probably never. So what do we have? There we go. I hope that's not a Wiesel. No, it's guy behind the hill. That was the tag. Technical difficulties from the Microsoft server. Oh, I'm looking right there. Oh, baby. Tag-a-rooski. I got a shot, but I have no reload. Just gonna miss this guy. Oh, he got away, a freak. By the hair of the chinny chin chin. This game was, close all the way. So a really good match. The best match I played also in this Wiesel. But I would prefer this best match I played in a Wiesel to have been a victory. But, hey, you do the best you can, and sometimes you win and sometimes you don't. Don't have a good shot. Even if I had a reload. At this point, I gave up on the sniping, and I need to go down there really and try to help as an interceptor. 2-on-3, it's not going to be great. I think this is the last shot I take from up here. I think that was a hit. On the replay, you lose the numbers on the upper right-hand corner. That's the unfortunate part. But I can't play this on my computer screen. The screen's too small. So that's why I have to rely on replays. This tank sounds very rickety as you go across the terrain. I mean, just atmospheric. But it's just funny. It just sounds like a rickety old beat up jalopy. Even though it's wicked fast. It's 2-1-2. I just, you know, probably, I don't know. I did hit that guy with that last shot. It might have helped if I was there close quarters faster. But, you know, what can you do? Now somehow they came back this direction. I also do not have the controlled impact, which would have helped had I had it. Missed. I did ram him. The point of ramming is to stop him so that my guy could kill him. Got another ram attack. He missed. That's his fault, not mine. I did a great job of stopping that guy. He's going to get double teamed if I can't ram him. And he's dead. Not good. Now, if someone's a real master of this vehicle, maybe they have a shot 1-on-2. But I am not a real master of this vehicle. So, did the best I could. Great game, dude. That's an awesome explosion, isn't it? Like the Matrix. Close defeat. Can't complain, man. Good match. So I hope you enjoyed those two matches, and hopefully they will help you with your own games, giving you some ideas of how to play it and how you can be successful with the Wiesel using some of these ideas, or all of them, or none of them. That's the goal, is to help guys get better when I figure stuff out. So please leave a like for this video. If you subscribe, you're awesome. So thanks again, guys, and I will see you in the next one.